What do you see as the ceiling for this team in the East next year?
I think we got a really young group, a hungry group. We're bringing in three rookies that, I think that's going to push training camp to another level because you got a lot of young guys all pushing to want to play. And I'm really excited about it. I think we got a lot of guys that, I think adding Bruce is big. His championship experience has played in the playoffs the last few years. I think adding Obi is big for us as well. I think our biggest thing is we just want to get to the playoffs, man. I think last year when I got hurt in New York, we were like 5 or 6 seed, and that's just the biggest thing. We want to be playing after the regular season and be playing playoff basketball.
Do you think people are sleeping on this team?
I think so a little bit, but I think we have got a lot of love from the social media world and the media world in general. And expectations are probably higher than they were last year, but at the end of the day, it's all about what's set in the locker room from the jump. So
Is it a playoff or bust type season?
I think so, for sure. And that's like a top to bottom thing. I think I'm just tired of losing. So I just want to get in the playoffs. But I think that's the recipe from everybody. I think we definitely have that expectation.
I've been telling y'all this. It's playoffs or bust this year. There's no excuses. Like I said before, the playoffs is not, the Super Bowl or the championship or anything like that. But you gotta, crawl before you walk. The Pacers are not going to win a championship this season at all, but going to the playoffs is a start. Making it to the playoffs is a great step. Like, if the Indiana Pacers don't make the playoffs this season, there needs to be some people fired. I ain't going to say no names, but there needs to be some people fired if the Pacers don't make the playoffs this year. Not only has he been talking about the playoffs, look at the recognition he's getting. Come on now. This man ready to win. Indiana Pacers rookie Jarace Walker underwent a minor procedure to remove loose bodies in his right elbow. This isn't heartbreaking news or anything because they're saying he's going to be back before training camp. But, you still got to be like, damn. This will give a guy like Obi Toppin, the chance to win the starting position maybe. They're saying Jarace Walker is going to be back for training camp, but you got to think the Pacers are going to be cautious with him. Will this affect, him during the season? No, it will not. But like I said, it could give a guy like Obi Toppin, the inside track, to beat him out for that starting position. Who knows? But Damian Lillard and James Harden, those two guys are controlling the market right now. The Pacers could, be a third team involved in these trades. I do believe the Indiana Pacers do have one move left in them. I'm 100% sure that they're not going to go into the season with this current roster that they have. Don't get mad at the facts, though.